I want to continue our team coverage right now as DPS has more undercover officers, troopers, I should say, on the roads, saturating specifically an area, according to Colonel Milstead, from 16th Street all the way to 83rd Avenue. And watching all of this is Joe Bartels for us. Joe, you're at the ADOT Traffic Center. What's happening there?
Well, Chris, it's a very dynamic situation in here. Let me show you around really quick. This is the Arizona Department of Transportation Traffic Operations Center. And over here on the wall here, we have a wall of monitors, basically, and they can watch cameras from all over the state. There's more than 200 around. And you mentioned some of those hot areas where they're really patrolling. We have a couple of monitors up here. We have I-10 at 35th Avenue right now they're watching. Also I-10 27th Avenue. And we have seen troopers kind of poised in some of these areas, ready to respond if they should get a call of shots fired. And then down over here in the Traffic Operations Center, they actually have a trooper who is stationed in here. And he told us basically this is how it works. If there's a tip that comes in or a 911 call of shots fired perhaps, he gets that information immediately. The call taker is typing that into their computer system. He is reading it as that dispatcher is putting it into the system. So he can immediately pull up a camera, look at it, see what's going on, and try and get, troopers there as fast as they can. Now, the issue that they're having is that these cameras simply monitor traffic. They don't record video, so they can watch what's going on, they can see what's going on, they can look for danger, but the problem is in terms of trying to catch someone in the act or going back in past and trying to pull that video back up, that's where the problem is. So there are a number of cameras around the area, but just recording that video and actually going back and looking to see if there's a suspect or a car or some kind of commonality in all these issues that we're having right now along the I-10, along the 51, along the 202 with these impacts to windows and windshields and things like that. That's where they're running into problems. So again, they're asking for help. You can see the number on there, the I-10 shooter tip line, 602-644-5805. Call that if you have any information, any tips. They've had more than 200 tips so far into DPS into this situation. Chris?
Joe, before I let you go, I'm going to put you on the spot here, my friend. We have been getting all kinds of false calls all morning long. We've been listening to them. And as you were showing us that live image there, just to the right of the call number you showed up there, there's a DPS trooper pulled off. He's right over your shoulder there on that image. What's that location? Do you have any idea what's happening there?
Yeah, right there. That's at the Loop 202 westbound at Center Drive. There was a vehicle involved in some kind of collision that's in the HOV lane. You can see there's two troopers on scene. That vehicle was actually blocking traffic. And that's kind of what they deal with all the time. While we've been in here, we've heard of rollovers and crashes and things like that. And so they're instantly on this looking for debris, but also those shots fired call. As you mentioned, there's been several that we've been kind of chasing and looking into all morning long. Our assignment desk has been listening to the scanner and getting on those tips as fast as we can so we can figure out what's going on. So yeah, that is a crucial part in looking at these cameras, seeing what's going on, and being able to relay that information to crews out in the field as soon as possible.
Joe Bartels able to give us that real-time update of things developing there from the ADOT Traffic Center. Joe, thank you very much. And now we're looking at potentially 12 shootings here. Dan, Danielle, certainly a chill being cast over the desert landscape here as this continues to develop.
Absolutely.